Hello, car filmers and friends. Sean Weaver here. It is Wednesday, August 27th. I do have a word that we will get to in a minute, but first, I'm like a kid in a candy store today. I have been hearing the roar of the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds flying overhead, which must mean that we are heading into Labor Day weekend. As many know, that means the lakefront will be taken over by the Cleveland Air Show, but my friends and I, we get to take over Public Square and bring you all Cars in Cleveland, our annual charity event. It is family friendly, completely free, the best place to see probably the biggest collection, most expensive cars all brought into one place in Cleveland, Ohio. And as we've been building the show over many years, it's long been a dream of mine to really fulfill the full car film name, not just have cars, but find a way to bring in the film component. And I'm proud to say this year we are doing just that. So if you don't want to know any spoilers, you want to be completely surprised by the cars when you show up, then close your eyes or swipe away, whatever you got to do. But bit of a spoiler alert, like you're seeing on the screen, we are bringing Hollywood into the show this year. We have a Humvee that was featured in the recent Superman movie, which many people will know was shot here in Cleveland, Ohio, the birthplace of Superman. And a timeless classic, we've got Jurassic Park representing with the Jeep that, I think famously we all see it being chased by a T-Rex. And lastly, this was a bit of an odd email for not something I was expecting to see this week, but we have the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile inbound, and I'm sure they got a couple other events, or I know it because they've filled us in, that they'll be hitting a few other events, but their main key attraction, what brought them to Cleveland, is to participate in Cars in Cleveland. So how exciting, a big brand, jumping on board with Cars in Cleveland, supporting this fantastic local charity. And in some additional news, if you're local to the Cleveland area, if you're around in the morning, Sunday morning, we will be ripping down Superior Avenue, at a reasonable speed. We do have the police helping us with that half of it. But if you want to hear the sound of these cars, hear how loud they can be with that, cavernous scenario of the towers, the skyscrapers around us, put yourself on Superior Ave. The hours are 11 to 4. We will be giving out awards at the end. There are plenty of food trucks. Like I said, lots of ways to entertain the kids. And up above it all will be the Cleveland Air Show, putting on what is a spectacular demonstration of fine pilotry. So that is this weekend. I hope to see anyone and everyone in the square, be there or be square. Moving on though, Merriam-Webster is teaching us nebulous. What it means. Nebulous is a formal word to describe something that is difficult to see, understand, or describe. In other words, something indistinct or vague. A lot of philosophical concepts can seem nebulous at first, but a good instructor can cut through the jargon and help students see how they apply to day-to-day life. So maybe that would have been fitting for car films before we made that HD update yesterday, but our videos are definitely not leaving anybody feeling like they were nebulous. They are sharp and to the point. So great work, car filmers. Can't wait to see everybody out this weekend at the show.